Warm-ups beginning with the team in green, the Farmingdale Dalers, as we await for the team in gold to make their entrance onto the ice wearing the historic Massapequa Chiefs logo that looks eerily similar to the University of Michigan Wolverines. As it's a battle between number 2 and number 7, with the playoffs continuing right here on LI Sports Network. Michael Lange here, ready to bring you the action as warm-ups have begun for both squads, and it'll be a puck drop before you know it, right here on this February the 8th of 2022. It's a jam-packed house here at the Town of Oyster Bay Ice Skating Center as the 7th-seeded Farmingdale Dalers look to pull off a huge upset here against the team donning the maize and blue. Massapequa Chiefs coming in as the number 2 seed. Here we go. Steven Sigler, Long Island Royals product, tosses this one ahead as the Chiefs try to get a hold of it. Sigler had trouble kicking that forward as one of the Chiefs players went down trying to get a hold of that chance. Joseph Meyer wearing number 34 as we get offsides here. That was the captain of the Chiefs. Stella getting caught red-handed. Barrow on the wing, going up against Peter Pascarella. A change in the face-off draw. Picking this one up, Timothy Perez. As the Dalers find themselves facing some heavy company, and this one rang off the crossbar for the Chiefs. Almost in the blink of an eye, Massapequa got on the board first as we get a whistle blown here, and the save was made by the netminder for the Chiefs, Joseph Giratano. Starting for the Dalers tonight, number 32, Luke Watros. Massapequa gaining the zone, but this is intercepted by the Dalers. Will fling it down the other end, and it's going to go for icing. That was the PAL Junior Islander product, Jack Hothersall. Committed that recent play right there. And we'll have a redo. Captain Stella back out on the ice. Conroy at the point for the Chiefs. So this one is flipped out of the zone and it'll be chased down by Massapequa. Chiefs. Stella has to retreat away from the pressure as the Dalers are trying to hound them down. Hothersall toss it ahead, but the Chiefs are able to come up with the possession, push back in the zone. Stella will dump it off the wall. The Chiefs make their presence felt down low. There's Conroy in the slot as this one got deflected towards the goal, but it couldn't be put in the back of the net. Dalers trying to clear this one out of the zone, but it's kept alive by the Chiefs. Stella got it down low to his man. Stella gets the chance, and he scores! No, he stopped it. Luke Montrose flashing the leather. Netting deceived my eyes. But remains a 0-0 tie as the Farmingdale Dalers try to create some energy on the offense on behalf of their netminder in the cage tonight, Watrous. Massapequa resetting it on the back end as they try to get back into familiar territory. There's Perez getting a hold of it when he's being hounded down by the Chiefs player. Carbo on the ice for the Dalers. Chiefs trying to control it without any errors going for them, like that one. And icing. Dalers trying to get towards the goal right there. Massapequa tries to get out of the zone. And they do. Nassau tried to knife it back the other way, but it's the Chiefs working with the puck. Dalers able to get a hold of it for a moment, but the Chiefs get on back, get on top of possession once more. Nassau firing this one from the point. He took a hit after he shot the puck and broke his stick, actually, by clear evidence with the stick just left out on the ice. Driving in, the Chiefs. Save made by Watrous. Mad scramble in front of the nets, and the Dalers survive. Steven Siegler lost his stick, and he's able to kick it forward. So an innovative play right there by Siegler. And he's able to retrieve his stick. Watrous remaining calm in net after that brief scramble inside the goal mouth. Chiefs trying to make a play happen here in the early moments of the first. This one almost got put home, but it stopped. Another draw commences. Chiefs at the top, and that chance got blocked. Dalers able to push it out of the zone, but the Chiefs will fire it back in. Perez try to get there to recollect it, but Stella is there to get a hold of it. He's trying to jam it out of the little scrum along the walls. This one going to be floated back towards the goal. Dalers trying to race it down. Stella getting hold of the possession once more. Here comes the captain for the Chiefs. Stella send this one in deep. Trying to get it away from Steven Siegler. He throws the body against Stella. Brandon Mayer had trouble guiding it out of the zone as the Chiefs almost got that one by Dalers that time. Siegler inadvertently colliding with his own man as those two tried to get away from each other. Puck is still loose in the crease, but it's covered up. No damage done to the Dalers in that sequence. Trying to protect it all on the wall right there. It's number 13, Ian 9. Convoy on the defense for the Chiefs. It's getting tangled up down low. Chiefs able to break away from that pressure, and they'll try to push back in the zone. Here they come. Lose the puck right there. More players go careening to the ice. As Hothersall would try to guide it on his stick and safely out of the zone. Look out! A massive collision between the two players of the Dalers and the Chiefs, and neither one of them are affected by it one bit. But we do get a penalty here. It was against the Chiefs. So Massapequa will try to get on the board first, courtesy, or the Dalers will try to get on the board first, courtesy of this power play. But the Chiefs taking the first penalty of the night. Chance from the point, scramble in the crease. Everyone trying to knife it home. But the Chiefs are able to make the clear. Farmingdale resetting. Remaining calm in net, A.J. Francatus. This one is have to be recollected by the Chiefs before it's sent back in deep once again. Goes for another clear. Steven Sigler trying to get a hold of the feed. Bodies banging away along the wall. Massapequa trying to convert, short-handed. In the zone, this one goes wide. Came from the stick of Rocco Braun. And then a heavy hit was delivered, and we'll see if that comes with any ramifications. It appears it won't. Looked like someone was going to get escorted to the box, but that is not the case. Half a minute remaining on the first power play of the night, with the Dalers trying to strike with the man advantage. This one is sent wide of the goal. Massapequa trying to evade the carnage. Shot from the point. Save made right there. Dalers working at the point. Perez tosses it across. Another chance. This one couldn't be deflected home. Another try, another save. Scramble at the side of the net as everyone's trying to joust it out of the zone. Or in this case, the Chiefs are trying to joust it out of the zone while the Dalers try to keep it alive. Jake Stella coming in. Stella wheeling to the net. He couldn't finish strong right there. Francatus was able to shut the door on Stella. Dalers trying to keep the Chiefs at bay. As Jake Stella tries to make the play and offsides is called. A very close first period as we've almost gone 10 minutes by without either team scoring. Crowd is alive and well. Spano on the wing for the Dalers. Another PAL Junior Islander product got smushed to the ice right there by number 16, Michael DeRosa. Arrow driving in, he scores! Chiefs strike first! Spencer Barrow puts the maize and blue on top in the opening frame with 5.5 remaining. And now the Dalers will attempt to rebound. And Barrow is hungry for more, but he sends that one wildly away from the net. However, it remains in the zone with Barrow trying to set something up. Another chance, and this one goes wide off the stick of DeRosa. Dalers trying to get it out of the zone, which they do. And they'll go for a line change. In comes Kelly to the battle. This one is knocked in, as the Chiefs will do the same. New fresh legs out for Massapequa. One of them being a junior Islander product in Alex Morris, as icing is called. And there he is right there coming into frame. Morris. As Jacob is hounded in the corner. Morris trying to stuff it home, and he's being hounded right there by two green jerseys. And we'll have a redo. Another draw. Jacob lost it on the tie-up as Kelly's able to spring it out of the zone. Dalers trying to push closer to the goal, but here come the Chiefs back in the zone. It's pushed out right there by Hothersall as the Chiefs try to bank this one back towards the Dalers zone. Hothersall having trouble escaping the clutches of the Chiefs. But play is stopped due to the offsides. And it was the Chiefs who committed that infraction. Just about 4 minutes remaining here in the first period. Spencer Barrow with the only goal so far. Chiefs trying to get it forward and add more to the board. Stella with the trigger pull, and this one misses the nets. Another drive from the half wall, and that misfires as well. Stella directing traffic as he called off one of his teammates who was about to go for the puck. Stella's chance got negated as the Chiefs keep it in the zone. Score! A ripper by Kenneth Wright, and it's 2-0. Two unanswered goals for Massapequa here in the first. Now the Dalers will try to counteract the Chiefs' offensive units as we get a whistle to stop play. Have to make a correction as Morris, who I previously assumed was wearing the PAL Junior Islanders gear, was actually wearing the Nassau Lions. And again, the Chiefs almost converting right there, but Francatis was able to stand his ground as the Dalers try to step up for their goalie in a big way, trailing by 2 here in the late moments of the first. Ziegler almost got tripped up right there from his man. 2-on-1 chance for the Chiefs. And it's put to a stop by the back-checking Perez. Perez trying to push it out of the zone, but it's kept alive by the Chiefs. Centering try, almost put home right there. The Chiefs continue to hound away the Dalers. Centering chance, sliding save made by Frankaitis to rob Massapequa right there. And the try for the point, and this one just skipped wide. Centering try wouldn't go. Barrow continues to get physical inside the zone. There's another chance by Barrow, and it wouldn't go. And it will result in no icing as that was played off the Chiefs netminder Garitano. Hothersall trying to push out of the zone safely as this one is held up against the wall. So we have a schmozzle of players converging along the boards trying to get a hold of the puck. More jousting and battling along the half wall. Morris couldn't get a hold of the feed. Braun did. So he was able to keep it inside the zone. Kept alive at the points. Chiefs working at the top, and that chance was denied by Frankaitis. This one in front, and this one was pushed wide by Morris. He almost cashed in right there. We've reached the final minute of play. Here it is. Dalers trying to strike before the buzzer sounds. It would give them some momentum heading into the second period, no doubt. Here come the Dalers, and look out there. And then Hothersall drives his man down to the ice. So the physical elements of this contest are continuing to escalate by the seconds. And now the Dalers are gonna have to backpedal and try to defend the zone. Here comes Stella. Gonna wheel it back in front to no avail. Or that wasn't Stella, but that was one of the other players for it. That was Conroy. And first period expires. Chiefs on top, 2-0. very emotional Dalers head coach rallying his troops between the intermission, trying to get his team alive in this contest as they trail by 2 goals. One of them coming from Spencer Barrow and the other by Kenneth Wright. "15 more minutes of hockey begins. Convoy tried to get it ahead to no avail as this one is slammed off the boards. And in come the Dalers. Meyer making his presence felt in the end boards. Dalers get a chance. This one stunned the mask of Giratano. Now Jake Stell will pinch in and carry this one back into familiar territory as the Chiefs try to strengthen this lead by 3. Convoy at the top under heavy pressure from Meyer. Chance in tight, wouldn't go. Try from the point, and this misses wildly wide of the net. Chiefs still work in the zone. Convoy fired it off the boards, trying to get it to one of his teammates. And this will result in the Dalers pushing out. Heavy hit thrown right there as the Dalers do get back in the zone. It's Braun flexing his muscle, throwing the hit against the Farmingdale player. Jake Stella has a man charging into the other side, and it couldn't be finished strong as the Dalers are able to escape without any damage. And Frankaitis once again stands his ground as the Dalers try to stay within the Chiefs' reach. Massapequa attempting to remain in the zone. Centering chance. And that wouldn't go for DeRosa. Chiefs trying to keep it alive, which they do. Farmingdale trying to prevent them from getting towards the goal. Shot from the point. This misses wide of Frankaitis. Another chance. Chiefs trying to stuff it home, but they couldn't do it that time. Hathersall able to clear it out as DeRosa was forced out, but he's back in the zone. Everyone converging along the blue line right there as they're trying to get a hold of the puck. In come the Chiefs with a chance, and it's stopped by Frankaitis. There we see Matthew Convoy returning to the point. Morris back on the ice too, the Nassau Lions product, representing his school tonight as they try to advance to the next round of this year's playoffs. Meyer with the chance, and this one may have gotten a piece of Giratano. Meyer taking the task heavily. Steven Sigler tried to pick the puck up on his forehand as this one popped wide of the net. Morris tried to lay this one ahead, but he missed his intended target, Braun, and it goes for icing. Convoy and Vaselli will attempt to keep the Dalers at bay as they'll have a good opportunity here to win the draw inside the zone. However, the Chiefs are able to come up with the possession. This one is sent wildly across, and Convoy will chip it, or almost chip it further, as the Dalers were able to intercept it for a moment before it was pushed in further by the Chiefs. Another chance from a tough angle on this one. Hit the outside of the net, as the Chiefs are able to make their presence felt once again down low. Carry back in, working towards the goal. Score! 3-0 Massapequa. Nothing Chiefs. A beautiful setup by number 13 of Massapequa, James Van Iran. Heavy hit along the end boards, and this will stop play. Penalty is to Zeller, who committed the infraction against the Chiefs player. And now we have a lengthy discussion brewing among the officials to see if this will result in any heavier ramifications. Two-minute penalty. So the Dalers catch a break, as it could have been worse. Could have possibly gone down to 5 minutes, but luckily this is a 2-minute penalty going against Zeller, but unfortunately for him, he received an additional 10-minute misconduct for getting too aggressive in the end boards, and so Poulos will sit on behalf of Zeller for 2 minutes, and Zeller will remain put in the box as the Chiefs activate the power play units for the first time tonight. And it stopped right there on the shot by DeRosa. We'll have another draw. Chiefs working the top, and this one's sent on goal, but it would stop that time by Frankaitis. Dalers able to make the clear, as Giratano plays this one along the half wall to Jake Stella. Spencer Barrow, offside's called. Selly lined up at the point alongside his buddy Convoy. Now there's Van Iran, who set up the latest goal. Long Island Royals product. Got it to Braun. Braun shifting over as he tries to set something up for someone open. He'll toss it in deep. Van Iran will try to chase it down. Dalers trying to come up with a steal that time, but they couldn't do it right there. Here comes Steven Siegler motoring in. And another heavy hit is thrown. And that time it came from the big body of Jack Hothersall. But it's going to cost him. Two-man advantage for the Chiefs. Here's Steven Sigler, 2-on-1 opportunity. Tried to get it across, canceled out by the Chiefs. Garitano will try to flip it out. Couldn't do it right there. And actually, that was not Hothersall, who I previously assumed got the penalty for the hit. It was actually Spano who was in the box for the next minute and a half as the Chiefs failed to capitalize on the first power play. Will try to do so on this second attempt, or in the second one that still shows. DeRosa has to race back and get it before the Dalers can take a hold of an opportunity here on the penalty kill. Here come the Chiefs, trying to dance their way towards the goal. Centering try wouldn't go right there. And Conboy will recollect it for the Chiefs. Conboy, Long Island Royals product on the ice as Jake Stella sets it up again. Conboy gets the feed, throws it on net, and he missed the deflection in front. Stella at the point tosses this one down low as the Chiefs try to work their way to another goal. Carroll tosses it across. Conboy almost set it beautifully to the other corner as DeRosa will have to pick up the loose particles before gathering it in, down in to the zone, and he almost finagled his way to another goal. But Frankaitis was able to make the stop, and 19 seconds remains on the power play for the Chiefs. Chiefs trying to jam it home right there. That was Van Euron attempting to create some chaos inside the goal mouth as Conboy is able to toss this one around the boards. Chiefs able to keep it alive. As the penalty expires, Spano is back in the action. But Zeller remains put inside the sin bin. Chiefs keep it in the zone. Jacob tossing this one into the glove hand of Frankaitis, who makes the stop. Conboy driven to the ice right there. Another chance. Stopped right there by the Chiefs as they were able to back check in time to prevent the Dalers from scoring. Here comes Morris. Getting it across to his man who missed the attempt. Dalers trying to work their way back in the Chiefs zone. This one is tossed in deep. Conboy will receive it. He has Simpson on the other side for the defense as this one is carried back in by the Chiefs, and it misses wide. Conboy trying to keep it alive at the blue line. And they do. Centering another chance, and it pops off the body of Frankaitis. It stops the Chiefs from scoring up until now. Massapequa, 4-0. And it's number 2 for Barrow. Six minutes remaining here in the second. And the offensive trends for the Chiefs continues as Spanos tries to make a play happen down low now. Hothersall doesn't get it in there. He's put it to a stop by the Chiefs, who are able to escape the other way. Back in the Dalers zone they go. This goes wildly wide of the net. Dalers having trouble exiting the zone. DeRosa scores! 5-0 Chiefs. Timeout feverishly called moments after the goal by the Dalers. Despite the score that's being shown, history shows that you shouldn't count out the Dalers. The last time they were down by more than 4 goals, they came back and won it with under 10 seconds remaining. And that was against Bethpage back in December. The goal scored by Steven Sigler to win it 5-4. Look out! Vasily! Throwing havoc to the wind. Or throwing caution to the wind. The hits keep on coming from the Chiefs. And we get a player down. And it's one of the Dalers. And this is the hit. Vasily laying the boom on the Dalers. Farmingdale player gets up after taking the hard bump against the boards. As what we showed you beforehand was James Benny getting rocked by Vasily. We'll see if this is a wake-up call for the Dalers as Brandon Mart gets attended to by the Town of Oyster Bay Ice Skating Center doctor, trainer. And we'll keep you updated on Brandon Mart's status as the Dalers try to ignite the offense, trailing by 5 with the Chiefs in the box. And this appears to be a 2-10 for them because I see 2 Massapequa players in the box. And this one will be carried back into the other zone by Van Aaron. Aaron trying to work back towards the goal. It's being pushed right there by Meyer. Myers, in this case, is Steven Sigler. Gains the zone, gets a shot off, but it misses the net of Garitano. And it goes for a clear for the Chiefs. Under 4 minutes left to play. Ziegler trying to evade chaos in front of him. Hothersall spinning one towards the net, but it hit the side of the net. Centering try wouldn't go right there for the stick of Sabelli. Another try, loose in front. Myers missed his shot. Meyer missed his chance to putting that one home. And it goes for another clear by the Chiefs. Sabelli positioned at the left wing, waiting for his moment to strike. And the Chiefs make the next clear. Three minutes to go for period number 2. Sabelli denied right there by Garitano. Now we have a jousting match ensuing in front of the Dalers bench as the Chiefs are able to successfully kill off the Dalers power play. Most importantly, they get the 5th skater back on the ice after killing off the penalty. Conboy taking the task right there by Benny. Benny trying to track it down from Simpson. As Braun was able to muscle through. Bothersall. There's Bothersall. He's got Sabelli on the left wing. Sabelli misses the net. He had the right post in sight, but it misfired. Now we have everyone converging along the wall, trying to fight it free. Bothersall, wraparound try! Stopped by Garitano, rebound, scramble inside the goal mouth. And the Dalers are unable to jam it home. Joseph Garitano survives the carnage. And most importantly, his shutout bid remains intact. Aaron, or it's Barrow. Sending that one wide of the net. And Aaron tried to get a hold of the possession. Now DeRosa comes into the picture again. While the Dalers try to navigate through chaos and push the other way to try to get a goal on board. As we approach the final minute of play here in the second period. Dalers strengthening their lead, adding 3 more goals to the contest. Hard battling in the end boards, with Morris trying to knife it out of harm's way. Massapequa progressing in the zone as Jacob tried to get it across to his intended target. Drive at the point by Braun and misses the deflection in front. Final 20 seconds. And this is going for icing. Braun to take the draw. Hard to tell, it might have been Barrow actually, wearing number 24. No, it looks like it is Braun. He's getting hounded in the end boards. Morris trying to pinch in there, getting a hold of the feed. And time expires. We go to the third. Chiefs lead 5-0. Five nothing, the score stands. But what will it be when the final buzzer sounds? Let's find out. Nassau being hounded right there by Jacob and Morris. Or Wright in this case, wearing number 93. Morris wears number 97. Chiefs. Push back into the zone, which they do. Jacob will try to hunt it down before Siegler can. Oh, look out! Jacob was stapled by Steven Siegler, and it's going to cost Siegler a penalty. And we'll see if this will result in heavy ramifications against the Dalers defenseman. Frustration continues to grow for this Dalers team, who now are without Siegler for the time being. For the second time tonight, a Daler player is hit with an additional 10-minute misconduct. That's more than 20 penalty minutes for the Dalers tonight. Three guys currently in the box wearing the green jerseys, as the ugly trend for Farmingdale continues. Right in the Chiefs, activating the zone once again for this recent power play opportunity, as Rincadis is able to make the stop again. Massapequa Chiefs working in tight, almost sending that one home. Nassau the other way with that chance, wouldn't go. Chiefs able to stand their ground as they try to add another one to the board. Here's a chance. Kenneth Wright just misses. So that may have gotten a piece of Francatus on that shot opportunity. Kept alive at the point. DeRosa got it across, and Wright misses on the one-timer. Another chance from deep. Francatus able to make the stop as Jacob tried to get a hold of the rebound to no avail. Under a minute left on the Ziegler penalty, but he'll remain in the box up until the final 5 minutes of play. And it would definitely be crucial for the Dalers, especially if they can get one on the board and drive some momentum against the Chiefs. DeRosa wheeling and dealing to the goal, but he couldn't finish strong right there. So despite Ziegler taking the penalty, the Dalers are able to kill off two major penalty, or two 2-10 penalties. Both Ziegler and Zeller remain in the box. Zeller will be coming out in a few moments as his time in the sin bin is about to expire imminently, while Ziegler will stay in there for a long while until the later moments of this period. Barrow lays it in deep, and then he gets the return feed. Barrow looks for a man open. Barrow going to set it back to the point, and he's delaying. Barrow got to that man. Here's Braun. Braun onto the stick of Barrow. Barrow in front! And it couldn't be jammed home right there. Francatus was able to make the stop. Chiefs continue to work the zone. Braun. Now Simpson has to stash it back onto the stick of Braun, which he does, and then gets the return feedback from Braun almost clean as Spano comes up with the steal. Now it's a 3-on-1 opportunity for the Dalers the other way, and they couldn't convert right there. Here comes Barrow. Spencer Barrow couldn't curl past the big body of Hothersall as this one is flipped all the way down for icing. Wright on the ice with Jacob. At the points, Valesi and Federer. Meyer coming up with the steal. Another 3-on-1 chance maybe for the Dalers if they can convert there, which they cannot. Chiefs pushing the other way. Kenneth Wright dancing. Kenneth Wright trying to evade pressure as Jacob tries to help him out. It's kept alive in the zone. Drive by the points, and it misses wide off the stick of Federer. Meyer trying to come up with a steal. He's got Benny next to him. And another heavy collision between the combatants as Kenneth Wright was able to absorb the blow. Hothersall fires this one into the body of Garitano. And the game remains how it stands right now. Chiefs leading by 5. Massapequa Chiefs sitting comfortably. The trend of domination continues here tonight at the Town of Oyster Bay Ice Skating Center, with Belmore running over Valley Stream by a lot of goals. courtesy of one of their top players in Ryan Friedman. While the Massapequa Chiefs are doing the same as well in this game against the Dalers. 9.5 remaining. This one is sent on goal. Can it be jammed home? Couldn't be put in the back of the net right there. The Dalers try to send it in deep once again, but the Chiefs come up with the possession. Massapequa trying to roar back into the zone. Farmingdale tries to defend their territory and prevent the Chiefs from piling on more goals. Braun in a tough battle right there, trying to get a hold of the puck. Nice play right there to extricate from the pressure by the Dalers players. One player up ahead got dumped to the ice, but play remains with both teams having 5 skaters aside. Dalers remain put in the zone. Perez at the point, sends this one towards the net, but it couldn't be jammed home. Now it's Morris. Nassau Lions product. And the chist for Barrow missed. Now Jake Stella. We haven't seen a lot from this period. Better yet, we haven't seen a lot from him throughout this night, the captain of this Chiefs squad. But despite the lack of production by their captain, the team sits comfortably with a 5-0 stranglehold over the Dalers with 7+ minutes remaining in this contest. Here comes Stella, trying to erupt for his team. Stella plays it onto the stick of Braun. Braun chips this one over the net. May have gotten help from a deflection in front by Van Euron, as Stella tries to work it back on his stick. Couldn't be pushed out of the zone by the Dalers. This one couldn't be flown towards the goal by the Chiefs. Perez tries to push it in deeper. Benny will do it instead. And we get a penalty going here. And it's against the Chiefs. Hooking. So Farmingdale gets a break, but it may be too late as the power play opportunity comes with only 7 minutes remaining in regulation. However, we've seen stranger things happen with Farmingdale down by a lot, as I previously mentioned. With the way the Chiefs are playing at the moment, almost spoke too soon. A near costly mistake right there by Massapequa almost ended the shutout bid. But fortunately, they're able to keep the Dalers at bay for the moment. This one is pushed forward, and Wright will chase it down and send it wide. Chiefs trying to remain in the zone. One player almost went into the bench. That was Vaselli again. He's been all over the Dalers tonight with his big hits, and that chance almost got put home by the Chiefs again. Bailey trying to dance his way past the pressure and get to the goal. Like Garitano makes the stop again. Under a minute left on the penalty to Braun, or Barrow in this case. Under a minute left for that. And 6 minutes remain contest. Despite the score being shown as it is right now, the Dalers fan base is still heavily filled up in the bleachers, trying to rally around their team for these last 5+ minutes and possibly the final game of the season. Save made there by Frankaitis against Jacob. We have a clock malfunction with the time continually winding down, and just to be sure that is not the case whatsoever, as there is still a good chunk of time left remaining in this contest. They'll probably put about maybe like, yeah. Fortunately for us, we have the exact number of time remaining in this contest, which is 5 minutes and 41 seconds, so. Well, both teams get an impromptu timeout out of this. So the clock is fixed, and we'll drop the puck momentarily inside the Dalers zone, where Farmingdale tries to convert the last 33 seconds of this power play, while the Chiefs try to kill off the remaining seconds and maybe get another one to go in the back of the net. DeRosa pitching in there, as he's able to beat his opponent to the puck as this one is tossed across. Morris with a swinging shot on net. It was stopped that time by Frankaitis. Despite the score being shown, remains calm in net. Rosa tries to angle it across to the open target, Morris. Braun and the Chiefs retreating as they attempt to reset with 5 minutes remaining in the contest, and almost getting blown up right there was DeRosa, who sends a shot into the body of Frankaitis. Final 5 minutes of play. Chiefs leading 5-0. Barrow on the draw, or lined up on the wing for the draw, as this is now Gillespie trying to stash it onto the stick of Barrow. Braun had trouble getting a hold of the feet as this one is tossed out by the Dalers. Miron able to get it onto the stick of, that's Van Aaron with Barrow, who then sends it across almost cleanly on the stick of Braun, and it's stolen away by Hothersall. Hothersall trying to fight off the pressure and score for the Dalers before time runs out, and he throws a big body check in the end boards, and we'll see if this results in heavy ramifications. And it seems like it will, by the way Steven Sigler is exploding with rage in the box. And the result of this will be more penalty minutes being added on the Dalers side. And the referees will discuss. Fortunately for the Chiefs, they did not lose a player to injury. Frustration has mounted for the Dalers, with both now 2 of their top 3 players getting way too aggressive in this game. The Long Island Royals product, Steven Siegler, was hit with the 2-10, and now the PAL Junior Islander product, Jack Hothersall, is hit with a heavy infraction as well. Might be discussing a major penalty here. Jack Hothersall gets shown the door by clear evidence of the official escorting him off the ice and the amount of time that's shown on the penalty board here at the Oyster Bay Skating Center, as Jack Hothersall, despite being ejected, is applauded for his full game efforts from the Daler faithful. Five in a game for Hothersall. A mammoth power play opportunity for the Chiefs, and it begins with a save made by Frankaitis. Dalers will able to clear it out, or are able to get a clear out of it. The Chiefs come right back in. On net! One of the Chiefs got clobbered by Perez, but play continues. So now Conboy sets it almost perfectly across to that man, Selly. Conboy continues to get hounded in the back end. And here come the Chiefs, crossing the middle. Jacob tried to make the play happen, but he was put to a stop right there by the Dalers. Sabelli trying to curl his way back in as more time continues to be chewed up for the Dalers. Maselli almost cruised his way past the defense as the Chiefs will retreat. Or so I thought, as now the Dalers have possession. But it's relinquished back to the Chiefs. The zone comes Massapequa. Morris tried to lay it on the stick of that man who continues to wheel and deal at the point. DeRosa. Morris. Now it's right. Right. Evading pressure. Right. Stumbling. Trying to get the shot off, which he did. And then Morris scores. The Nassau Lions product puts the 6th goal in the back of the nets for the Chiefs. It goes down as a power play goal for Massapequa's Morris. and they still have about 2 minutes plus left remaining on the major penalty against Habersal. Five on four for the rest of this contest unless the Chiefs convert before the buzzer sounds. This one's tossed across, but it couldn't be laid home as Steven Siegler is heading back to the box. 14 penalty minutes in total for Steven Siegler. Wright tosses this one over to them and DeRosa as the Chiefs try to work this way inside the zone. Centering try, DeRosa misfired on that attempt. Two-man advantage for Massapequa. Morris working the zone. This one is Wright sending it across. Morris denied that time by Frankaitis. Drive from the point. Wouldn't go right there for Maselli. Maselli will have to try to track it down, and he's going to get hit with an infraction. And we get another penalty. And this time it's Massapequa's Vaselli taking the penalty for holding. However, it will not change the outcome of this contest as we've reached the final minute of play. One last boom attempt by Perez, negated right there by the Chiefs. That was Nassau. As the closing seconds of this game have come. A frustrating end to the Farmingdale Dalers season, as the Massapequa Chiefs advance to the next round of the playoffs in 2022. Two teams will meet at center ice to shake hands, and let bygones be bygones as the Chiefs of Massapequa roll on to the second round. We'll find out their next competitor after this Wednesday night's next two games. First start of the game, probably you'd say Garatino with the shutouts. And a great performance as we'll wrap things up. Michael Andrew, Mike Brown, Vinny Matula, we leave you from the Oyster-based Ice Skating Center. Join us for Game 3 of the finals for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League title. Streaming on the Suffolk County High School Hockey League YouTube page. And the Nassau County playoffs continuing right here on the LI Sports Network. Get home safe and good night. See you soon.